Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn how to calculate return of a company's share price, daily return and a portfolio return, and also how to calculate a risk of the portfolio. And also we are going to learn how to calculate NPV, IRR, and EMI in Excel. So let's start. I'm going to share my screen. So already I put two companies data. First one is Muthoot Finance and second one is TVS Motor. I'm taking daily closing price of both the companies from 1st November 2024 to 31st October 2025. Uh, so we are going to calculate first daily return. So for daily return, we can we can calculate through current data like current day share price minus previous day share price and divided by the current day share price. So is equal to bracket current day minus previous day share price bracket close divided by current day share price. So its given is 0.01599 in negative. So it's mean on the first day, like uh, for example, I invest in Muthoot Finance yesterday at a share price of 1931.45, and today my the value of this Muthoot Finance company is finance company is 1901.05. So it means it's declined from yesterday. So that's it's give me in negative. And we know do not need to calculate every day's return. We can calculate first date and uh, we can now uh, double click on here. It give us to uh, every day's return. Now we can check. Yeah, 31st October 2024 completed. Now we are going to calculate for same for the TVS motor. Is equal to bracket current day share price minus previous day share price divided by current day share price. It's also giving me a negative figure. Now we can check, calculate every day or not. Yeah, calculate. Now we are going to calculate average return of Muthoot Finance and TVS Motor. So we can use the formula average bracket. So select first Muthoot Finance. So select from starting to the last date. Bracket close. It was 0.00824. Now we are going to calculate for TVS motor average equal to bracket close. Okay. We are also taking weightage for the both the companies as 25%. So it's 0.25, 0.25 when we convert into a number. Now we are going to calculate portfolio return. So for portfolio return, we are going to uh, use the formula sum product. Sum product, Muthoot Finance weightage comma TVS Motor Batteries, bracket close. This is our portfolio return. Now we are going to calculate portfolio risk. So for portfolio risk, we are going to take the formula standard deviation. Standard deviation. Okay. So we can calculate. We can take the first company's return, comma second company's return. That is our portfolio risk. So you can highlight it. Now we are moving to a second step. That is here a question. If you borrow 10 lakh rupees at 8% return and make a payment of 10,000 per year, so how many years it will take to pay the loan? So first we can do rate PMT and present value. So rate is 8%. PMT is 10,000 that we are going to pay everyone, and the present value is 10 lakh. 10 lakh. So for calculating number of years, we are going to use the formula of NPER. NPER, okay. First thing is rate, comma PMT, comma present value, double comma, bracket close. So it gives us minus 28. So here we can put a negative that gives us positive number. So it's going to take a 28.45 years to repay the loan. Second thing is, you want to buy an Apple mobile. Would you like to pay 20,000 today or 5,000 a year for 20 years at the rate of 12% per annum? Payment made at the end of every year. So the rate is rate PMT and present value. So no, we are going to calculate the present value. Rate. So we use the formula of present value. We need rate, NPER, PMT, etc. So for that thing, the rate is uh, rate PMT and PER rate is 12% and the PMT is 5,000 and PR is 20 years. I'm going to use the formula present value. So the rate is 12%, comma NPR is, but the rate is a annual rate. So we can, and uh, PMT is 5,000, and the number of years is 20. First NPR, then PMT. It is 5,000 at the end of every year. So we can use this one. Bracket close. Give us a 20. We can put a negative sign, and it gives us 37,347. That is the less than 40,000. So we are going to pay 5,000 every day, every year. Third one is assume you borrowed a 1 crore for 15 years at the rate of 8%. Calculate the EMI need to pay beginning of the month. So here we need to calculate EMI. First, we write the data rate uh, and year and present value. So the rate is 8%, NPR is 15 years, and present value is 1 crore. We are going, we are going to use the formula of PMT. First thing we can take rate, then NPR, then present value, double comma. So in this case, we are going to pay at the end of the beginning every month, at the beginning of the every month. So here we can took the rate of interest as a annual. So we need to divide this with the 12, and yes, yeah, double comma beginning of the month, one, and enter. We can put a negative sign here, so it gives us a positive number. So we are going to pay 6,98,119.25 for every month. Now we are going. Next question is, what will be the retirement purpose if at the end of each of the next 10 years you invest a 4 lakh a year towards your retirement and earn 12.5% per year? Means we are going to calculate future value. So first we need to write the data. What we have? We have a rate, we have a present value, we have NPER. So the rate is 12.5%. Present value is 40,000 or 4 lakh. Present value of PMT. NPR is 10 years is equal to future value. We can, not present value, it's PMT. Future value bracket. First thing we took rate of and NPR 10 PMT double comma. So here it shows we are going to invest each of the end of the each year. So end means we can put a zero and bracket. Yes, Uh, we need to put a negative sign because PMT is always in negative. So at the end of 10 years, we got 71,91,427 rupees. Now the third sheet is we need to calculate discounting cash flow and NPV. Discounting cash flow. So first thing is we need to calculate discount rate. Discount rate is 10%. So for the first year, discount rate is 1 divided by bracket 1 plus this one bracket close add power year. So for the first year, and we are going to freeze this one by F4 or dollar sign. So the rate cannot change for the next 5 years. So for the first year is 0.9091 and just double click here uh, for discounting cash flow. Then we have just to multiply this cash flow to discounting rate. We no need to calculate for the every rate, every for total. Use the formula of sum that is our total. So for NPV, we just add this and this, like the discounting cash flow total and our initial investment, that is 50,000 negative because we have to pay or that is our outflow. That's why that is in negative. So yes, this that is our NPV. The next thing is we have to go to calculate EMI interest for a loan. Like I'm going to purchase a car. The car price is 13 lakh or 1 crore 30,000 30 lakh. I'm going to pay the down payment. The loan term is 120 month and interest rate for per annum is 12%. That's 8%. So first thing is opening balance. How we have to calculate opening balance? The purchase price minus down payment, the opening balance. That is our loan amount. Also, that is called loan amount. Now we have to calculate EMI. So for EMI, we can use the formula of PMT rate, that is annual rate, and we have to calculate monthly EMI. So divided by 12, and also freeze the interest rate by dollar sign or F4. NPR, that is 120 month. Freeze is also freeze The next thing is uh, present value, that is opening balance, and also freeze the opening balance or present value. It's coming negative because PMT is also in negative, so we can put here a negative sign. That's it. We're going to calculate interest. So annual interest rate is 8% on how much amount? The loan amount. So this into this, and we are going to put the dollar sign so we can freeze the interest rate, because interest is not going to change every year, but the loan amount is going to change every month. Just to two digit principal amount minus EMI minus interest, that is our principal amount. For closing balance, opening balance minus principal, that is our closing balance. And that closing balance is our next month opening balance. So is equal to this. That is our that is our opening balance for the next month. We don't need to calculate for every month. We just double click. It's showing 0 0 because we we have not the opening balance for the next years. That's why it gives us a negative balance. And that thing is also going to change because here is 0. So 12,618 minus 0 is going to same. And this thing, calculate. We don't need to calculate for the every month. It's going to take too much time because it is for a 120 month. So it's difficult to calculate for the every month. And we are going to check it's the answer is right or not. If it's give a 0, that means the answer is right because you after the payment of every EMI, you have nothing to pay for the next month. That's give us a 0 balance. So uh, that's all from my side. Uh, thank you, everyone.